In some university, there's a quite popular competition called Integration Bee, where your task is to finish the integration question as fast as possible before your opponent does. And you have to answer them correctly, or else you won't get a point. Usually in Integration Bee, there's a qualifying round where they give you a set of integration questions. If you got mostly correct, you'll make it into the brackets. That's if there's a lot of people joining. In my university, it doesn't that have a qualifying round due to limited participants. So once you register, you already make it into the brackets or top 32. During the top 32 or playoffs, you have to face one-on-one against your opponent and you have to solve 3 questions. If you solve it correctly, you got a point. But if you got it wrong or you didn't finish, you won't get any point. Biggest score at the end wins and advance to the next bracket. Once I walk through these rules, I explain how I end up here in this competition. On the day me and my senior volunteered to give a tour in the biggest library in my city, which is in Shenzhen by the way, it went up really fine and was quite happy enough to give a chance to tour the place. On the way back to my school in the MRT, my senior asked me that do you want to join integration B of our school? If you reach top finalist, you will get a prize. That time I was on my 4th semester and it already been a year I haven't learned calculus and I mostly forgot about integration. But still, I decided to give a shot and see how far can I go. And oh yeah, I also invited my friend Yesti to join also. On that same night, as I prepared my upcoming exam, I was invited into the group and I immediately see the other participants. There are some people I didn't recognize, and there are some people I recognize and know them well. And of course, all of them are really smart. So here are some participants that I know well and really smart. First, there's Michael. He is first rank in electrical engineering. Second, there's Celine. She also first rank in computer science. And every time I went to the school library, she always there. Third, Kenneth. He once ever teach the whole class for their upcoming exam. And the last one, of course, Yasti, my friend that I invited. He is higher ranked than me. So we only given 1 week for preparation. I know that I need to start tomorrow to review everything about integration. So my initial plan is to learn everything from YouTube. And for you guys out there who want to take the integration B also, I highly recommend this playlist to you guys to learn. It's quite simple, it teaches really nicely, and mostly you're just solving each type of integration questions. At the end, I finished the playlist for beginners, but not all on the intermediate ones. So shout out to this guy here. In between preparation days, as I practicing, my phone got a notification and they send the brackets. So I immediately check who I gonna face first. And turns out it's my other classmate named Sahil, aka my ex-class monitor. Me and Sahil are quite close. We usually talk if we meet up, but he is not as dangerous as other participants. It's quite funny though, when they send the brackets, they immediately start to talk about their opponents. And as I see the brackets again, my friend Yasdi is at the toppest bracket while I on the lowest, which means if you want to meet up or face together, we have to meet up in the finals. And I don't have the high hopes that I will make it into the finals, but if you see the duration of this video, I think you know the answer. So this is my preparation for tomorrow's competition. As you can see here, the time is now 8 p.m. And I think I'm gonna finish this first, and there is just a few minutes left, and after that I will go home early and take some early sleep for rest for tomorrow competition. And yeah, we'll see how tomorrow competition goes. So here I left early at 8 a.m. and I will do this a final preparation before the competition. And actually, my competition start at 11:30, so I have a lot of time to review a lot of stuff. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So today the competition is until the third round or top 8, and after that, tomorrow is for semifinals and finals. Since my friend is at the top of the bracket, he will face his opponent first before me. I was waiting for him, hoping that we can meet in the finals. Sadly, his opponent beat him and he didn't pass the first round. He's fine with it because he didn't prepare much for the competition. Besides, he wanted me to make it in the finals. That time I thought is, I probably lose in second or the third round. I don't think I can promise that. I remember that time I felt so nervous that what if my brain went blank and lose the first round? Turns out it went up pretty fine. In the first round, as I wait my opponent Sahil to come to the room, I know that today I must reach the top finalist. I wish I can record the competition to show it to you guys, but I can't. So you have to hear me what I say. During the first round, it went up pretty fine as I passed to the next round. Although I had to let my friend down, but he cheering me up for my next opponent. One down and two more to make it into top 4. After I finished my first round, I realized that who my next opponent is. Turns out it's Michael, the top 1 ranked in electrical engineering and also my friend. You know how terrified I was when I know my opponent is Michael? As I went to the next room for the next round, there I made up with him. We both knew that this gonna be a close match, and only one can pass through to the next round. At the end, I managed to get 1 point difference between him, and it was intense, and I advanced into the third round. Every time when I beat my friend, I felt so bad for them because I just ended their journey into the competition. But he closed with it and congratulated and cheering me up for the next upcoming round. Top 8. One more win and I advance in the top finalists. And my next opponent is Aziz Fatima. She is a master student and I'm not really know her well, but I know that she is a master student that to this point, all the opponents left must be really good. So as I come to the room, deep inside my heart that I need to give my best in order to get into the semifinals. But turns out I only get a single point out of 3 questions and I passed the semifinals. During the third round, because the integral question is getting harder as the round continues, we mostly can't finish the question, but I managed to get at least a point. So with a score 1-0, I made it into top finalists. After we finished our third round, I was talking to the organizer and Celine came to the room and she also passed into the third round. And if she win one more time, she'll make it in the top finalists. As it's their time to start their third round, I'm cheering good luck and hoping that she advances in the top 4. At the same time, I met her opponent from Mongolia. That time, I didn't think much of it because I didn't know him. I just saying hello and went up and continued my preparation for tomorrow's semi-final round. When the result is out, I thought that she didn't make it in the top 4. Turns out the guy she faced it was really good. I didn't know the exact score, but from what I heard, he is really good during the competition. I thought my next opponent is him, but the organizer told me that my next opponent is a Chinese student. I said, what? Turns out, inside the competition, there's a Chinese student joining the competition. That time, I know there's a Chinese name inside the bracket, but I thought it's an international student that put his or her name on it. After 3 consecutive rounds, here are the top finalists. 1. Emil, he is a robotics student from Kyrgyzstan. Second is Redson, he is the computer science student from Mongolia. Third is Xie Haoxian, he is the Chinese student that joined the competition and I don't have any information about him. And last, me, who just lucky enough to make into top finalists. As the night came in, I was in my room talking with my roommate about the competition tomorrow. He gives the full support for me winning the whole competition and also my friends. I decided to come early into the finalist room to review everything. As the time passed one after another, they show up. And also some of my friends show up to watch the finalist match. And my calculus teacher also comes to judge our answers. The first match is Emil against Redson. As I watched their performance in front, they were really doing a good job as the integral questions are getting harder. And I forgot to mention this is semi-final and finals, there will be total 5 questions. So it's gonna be the best will be advanced into the final round. As the match continues, Redson absolutely dominates the whole round that he gets a full 3 points out of 5, and Emil only got 1 point. Hey, 1 point is good enough, because the question is hard, so if they got at least a point, they're already good. So, Redson advanced in the final round, and now it's my turn. Second match, me versus Hao Xuan. As I going through each question during the semifinal, we both answer correctly in the first, second question. In the third question, I managed to get 1 score lead against him. Question 4, we both got it correct again. At last, question 5, if he got it correct or I don't, it will be a tiebreaker. But if I got it correct or we both couldn't solve it, I advance into the final round. As we finish the last question with our chalk and time stops, I see the answer is different with him. It's either a tiebreaker or I pass. Due to very difficult question, it takes few minutes to judge to make sure that if one of us got it correct. During that time, in the room was silent, although this isn't the final match, but for me, it was intense. After a few minutes, the judge told us who is the winner. Turns out, none of us did. That time, I just realized I made a small mistake. Both of us didn't solve it, so automatically I advanced into the finals. I didn't believe it that I made into finals. I thought I probably lost in the 4th round, but here I am, one step away from winning the competition. And I will give my all out in this final round. As the host calls our names in front, and my friends are cheering up for me, here it is, my last opponent, Redson. One more win, then I won. As we both standing in front, preparing our chalks to take on the questions. So yeah, the final questions are really hard. I only managed to get only a single point out of 5, and Redson got 2 points out of 5. Mostly at the few questions, I was standing in front and blank how to answer this question because I have no idea how to solve this. After the time ends, my board is empty and his are full of calculations. Although mostly we didn't solve it, but mostly his board are really full and he tried everything, but mine didn't. At the end, with the score 1-2, Redson is the winner, where I am in 2nd place. I was really happy about it. I didn't think I will do that well during the competition, but with hard working and luck, here I am reaching 2nd place. And as I congratulate Redson for winning the whole competition and take a group photo together, I was really happy to this result. Thank you so much for you guys watching this video, and special thanks to the host and organizer for the competitions, and also all my friends supporting me during the competition. Also thank you for Silver for the amazing playlist. Without all you guys, I wouldn't be this position. So yeah, goodbye. This is the award that I got from the competition, and this is my prize. I really like this prize. Really helped me making these characters in this video. Thank you.